Right, lads, we are back. We are back in business. We're still not feeling 100%, I can't lie. I'm probably feeling about 85%, maybe 80. Still got a bit of a runny nose. I had the occasional cough today, but I feel fine. That's the main thing. But easing back into it. Izzy and I are off to do a 5k run. Just want to ease back into it. Really nothing stupid. I was chatting to Alfie Manthorpe and he was like, keep your heart rate low until Thursday, the earliest. So not got any tempo work until Thursday. But yeah, we're back. I'm excited to get back out there. It really does knock the wind out of your sails, doesn't it, when you've been out for a bit of time. Izzy, how are you feeling? Do you want to come in?
If you want any content of me now, guys, you're actually just going to head over to my YouTube channel because I'm starting weekly running vlogs. I will no longer appear and provide free content for Callum.
That's insane work. Anyway, what we got on fit-wise? The Lululemon shorts, got the Hoka Bondi 9s on, Adidas track top. Or Adidas track top, Adidas jacket. It is a little bit warmer tonight. We're working with 11 degrees. Shout out Gary Beadle. I think the main thing is I just hope I don't cough the entire time. But yeah, we're manifesting a good week here. But we do have a big one on Sunday. 32 kilometres. And I'm toying with the idea of putting a bit of race pace into that one. A little observation. Currently going at like a 6:20 pace. But we've dropped as low as like a 7 pace to keep it really nice and easy. And heart rate is just all over the shop. 1 minute it's like 155. The next it's like 135. We're right up to 158 now and we're going at a 6:30 pace. It's just a very, very humbling experience. It doesn't feel hard at all. Like I feel like I'm doing easy, but my body's just going, nah, this ain't easy, bro. How are you feeling this?
I'm feeling okay. My Achilles is actually killing more than anything, but that's kind of expected because I haven't run for so long. But we did do a good warm-up.
All this is about is getting back out there, getting into the flow of it again, so not deeping it too much. 5k, nice and easy. Moving time 34, 32. Average pace of 6:54. Right, we need to go and get some dinner stuff now. Get some food inside us. I got myself some chocolate milk. I haven't really exerted myself, but I feel like I need to eat more this week. Felt rather slim this morning putting on my jeans. They're kind of falling down a bit, so I think I need to eat a little bit more. Right, I'm on podcast set. I've got a very exciting guest. Look who's with me.
Hello guys, you alright?
Oh, me and Ben have just had like an hour and a half podcast conversation, which will be out. Obviously, this comes out on the Wednesday. It'll be out the day after. Ben, how was it?
Yeah, I think it was really good. Had a nice little chat. Cool little space. I'm losing my voice a little bit now because we were chatting for about an hour and a half. So
we did absolutely yap for quite a while, didn't we?
Yeah, hopefully it was a good episode. I'm not.
Mate, I loved it.
Yeah.
Thought it was wicked.
Very natural, anyway. Yeah. That's for sure.
It's nice. It's sort of nice speaking to someone when you're passionate about something, because obviously for me, you're very knowledgeable, you've done it for ages. I'm still kind of at my like sort of junior kind of like element of knowing about running, knowing about all the training stuff, so I feel like I'm learning loads each week, so it's cool to chat to you.
Oh, nice.
Look, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you very much.
Cool. And look, I'll
seeing it come out myself, so I'll make sure I promote it to my crew as well.
Oh, I love that, man. Thank you so much. And obviously, look, there'll be a little QR code at some point on the screen right now of where you can listen to it. Yeah, that was sick, mate. Thank you so much for coming on.
Right.
Good morning. It is Tuesday morning and we're at our first gym session in about 2 weeks. Now, I know this isn't good, but last week obviously I was ill, and the week before that I got horrifically sidetracked and busy, and I just had a huge week to juggle. So we're back today. I've got about 45 minutes until I need to leave the gym, 50 minutes until I need to leave the gym, so I'm gonna get like a 40-minute leg workout in, a few squats, the usual bits really. Not going to stray anything too differently, but might up the weight a little bit this morning. Yesterday, obviously, I recorded a podcast with Ben Is Running. Honestly, I'm so gassed that I finally got him in for a pod. He is the loveliest man. He is such a legend. Ben is just exactly how you'd imagine him. The loveliest bloke about. And yeah, we had a great conversation. I think the pod was probably like an hour and a half long. Definitely over an hour and 25. And yeah, so perfect for your long run. It will be out. Will it be out? Yeah, it'll be out by the time you're watching this, yeah. It would have been out for almost a week. If you have listened to it, let me know your thoughts. And if you haven't, go and listen to it. So, yeah, huge shout out to Ben. Big inspiration of mine for even starting this YouTube channel, to be honest. I started watching his videos like a year ago on the build-up to Manchester Marathon. I just got completely obsessed with the running world and the running content creation space. And from there, he's been a huge kind of like trailblazer with the YouTube running content. So, yeah, big shout out to Ben. Absolute gent. And yeah, looking forward to doing some more stuff together in the future, because I really want to, as I said, drive this YouTube channel forward this year. Obviously he's an insane runner, so it was really, really handy learning a lot of useful information from him. But look, let's get into the gym now and crack on with this session. Very solid session that. I went quite a bit heavier on the squats today. Well, I say quite a bit heavier, like 20 kg more. Considering I haven't done it for 2 weeks, I thought, why not just put myself in at the deep end? I've not got much hard speed work to do this week, so I thought I could justify it a bit. But yeah, good to be back in the gym. Enjoyed that. Morning, I'm not running till this evening, but I thought I'd quickly just show you what I eat. What I take to work food-wise for most days. For breakfast, at the moment, I've been loving these little protein overnight oats. You fill up a Tupperware with the oats and the powder. They've got a few bits of chocolate in there as well. I assume it's got protein powder in as well. It's got chia seeds, whatever it is, it's got protein in. Yeah, I just whack a load of that into a bowl, well, a Tupperware, and add whatever milk I have. Usually almond milk, because I use that for all of like smoothies and oats and stuff like that. And then for lunches, I have a meal prep service, which I use. I don't get paid by these guys or anything like that. I don't get this for free. I pay for this with my own money. But it just tastes all right. I've tried a few meal prep services and they've just been a bit, These guys, I don't actually choose my meals. I purposely don't choose my meals. So it kind of surprises me a bit each week, but it's called Thrive, F-R-I-V-E. This meal has 527 calories. It's a spaghetti meatballs. I've had it in the freezer, so I've got to defrost it. And they fill me up, so I'll probably just have like a snack in the afternoon, like a bar or something. I'll fill my bottle up. Put some electrolytes in. I've been loving these liquid IV electrolytes at the moment. This is a passion fruit flavour. It's really nice. So I just put one of these into my water to take to work with me. Yeah, made myself a coffee to take for the walk to work. But yeah, we're all set. Yeah, that's what a typical day of eating will look like for me at work. Obviously, big breakfast, slightly smaller lunch, and I'll come home, have a big dinner. All right, just got home from work. So I always do this. I always say to myself in the morning, it's cool, I'll do it in the evening. Usually when it gets to the evening, I then can't be bothered. So if I'm honest, I don't feel 100% up for it right now, but I don't feel as bad as I did the other week when I had to do it after work. So we've got a good little middle ground. I'm getting some food down me, making myself some toast currently. My podcast with Ben is Running has just gone out. I posted a link onto my YouTube community with the link to listen to it. Such a sick pod, absolutely loved it. Just buzzing. Look, he's an absolute goat of the space. There it is, out now on Spotify. And all audio platforms. We are working on the video. We are working on getting that available for everyone. But for now, just audio, and you can enjoy it whilst you're doing your long runs this weekend. You know how I said about the Pro 4s, I should have ordered the size 11 rather than the size 10.5. Someone threw away my box, so I couldn't send them back. However, I messaged the people who sent me the shoes, the lovely people at Sports Direct, and they were like, it's all good. We'll send you the correct pair. And then because you've not worn them, whack them in the other box and send them back. So that's what I'm doing. They've sent me out a size 11. So yeah, very, very, very fortunate. That means this weekend for my 32K, I can wear my Pro 4s and see if they're race ready, see if I like them. Really excited to try them out. I'm not gonna try them tonight because it's a bit rainy. Oh, that is cooked so fast. I'm literally just gonna do butter on this. A little cold update for you. It's really been a difficult one to budge, I can't lie. Definitely one of the hardest colds I've had to shift in a long time. But we're pretty much there. I still got a little bit of a cough, but it's not anything to stop me training. Tonight's session is a bit of a techie one. Only like an hour and 10 minutes, but I've got to do hill sprints. I obviously live in London, a place famous for being pretty flat and not having too many big hills. So I've had to go onto Google and find a hill that's somewhat near me. just under 2 miles away in kilometers, like 3k away. So I'm going to run there, do some hill sprints, and then run back. It should be about 11k in total. This is going to be miserable. It is cold and dark. Fit check, we've got Run the Top, Gymshark gilet, Pure Sport half tights, and we have the Boston 12s on our feet. I rarely wear these days, but they're such a great in between. This is when I do have to be quite careful running through London like this, or running around London with my phone and camera out when it's this dark. It's 1.8 kilometers away, so it's not 1.8 miles away. Let me just tell you what the session is. It's called alternating hill reps. So 3.4k at conversational pace, so that's just us running there. Run to the top of the hill, or run to the base of the hill, sorry. 60 seconds hard uphill running, 30 seconds walking rest, easy jog back down, 30 seconds running uphill hard, 20-second walking rest, jog back down. And that's repeated 7 times. Okay, we found a hill. Got essentially 14 sets of hill sprints. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see, because look, if you look inside the park, it's pretty much pitch black. So we'll film what I can, but yeah, I'm gonna crack on with this now because I need to get going. Okay, running hard uphill, go. So it took me to do the whole hill there 30 seconds, so I can't really run longer than 30 seconds, so I'm just gonna have to try and blast through these a little bit. Do I need to run down now? No, it's just rest. At least I found a good spot. Jog back down. Finding a hill big enough to do 60 seconds worth of running is insane. It's just me running in the dark, so we'll cut to the end. Wish me luck. That was tough work, really tough. At one point, just had a coughing fit at the bottom of a hill, good 10 seconds or so. That made the next rep somewhat impossible. I did 6 out of the 7 reps just because I thought I'd finished. So I got it into my head that I was done, and I wasn't, but I wasn't doing one extra one. But look, all things considered, body is still struggling, but we got it done. I'm absolutely spent, lads. I currently got Chelsea on and I'm sitting on the floor. I really didn't enjoy those hill sprints. If I'm being honest, that was absolute shit. So yeah, I don't know if I've got to do that again, but if I do, then it won't be welcomed. Let's just go through the stats of it. Obviously, I was supposed to do 7 reps, which includes essentially 2 in each rep. It should have been 14 in total, but it was only 12 for me. Heart rate, max went to 174, which is really good considering I've been ill. So I'm happy with that. 174 max heart rate, average heart rate of 148, a total distance covered of almost 8k, almost 800 calories burned. Yeah, I'm happy. It didn't feel amazing. As I said, I had that coughing fit midway through, which weren't great, but at least we got it done. At least we got out there and did it. I did clock something funny on my Strava. By the way, if you're not following me on Strava, links in the description for that. Or go on, Neto. Go on, penalty. He's nudged him in the back there, ref. Yeah, if you didn't know, I'm a Chelsea fan. Apologies if that's causing some people to unsubscribe. But yeah, last night I played paddle and I tried to log it on my watch, yeah? Oh no, he made the most of that. That's not a pen. But I tried to log it on my watch and it just didn't really work because it's a Coros. It's not got tennis or anything like that on there. I could be wrong, it might do. But I didn't realise it went onto my, I'll get it on screen now, it went onto my Strava. And so I've opened my phone to check tonight's run, went up okay, and 0.05 kilometres was logged. It's literally just like a horseshoe. And there's people in the comments just cooking me. So Kai Sellers on his comment, well done mate, smashed that one, has got 20 likes. Jake Gibbons, that's an unreal effort mate, 13 likes. Connor Dulligan said, long one today, 12 likes. And then yeah, Harry Sutton's just said trooper. Oh my god, that is funny, man. Yeah, thanks everyone that supported. That was my long run for the week done. So yeah, thank you. If you follow me on Strava, I'm actually a verified athlete on there. Kind of a big deal. I'm going to have some Bertha Browns on a bagel now. I'm so excited. They're going to get absolutely worked. Oh, I need to go to Run Limited tomorrow, so I'll bring you along as well and see Jonty, because I need to get some Morton gels. ahead of Sunday's long run. I like going to Run Limited. It's just the sickest shop. A runner's equivalent of like Toys R Us. You know when you went to Toys R Us as a kid? Actually, no, that's a lie. I was never a Toys R Us person. I went to the Entertainer. The Entertainer is what I had in Guildford. But Toys R Us seemed like just this fantasy land to me. I'd always see it when I was like driving on motorways. Well, I wasn't driving, I was too young. But when my family was driving on motorways, you'd see the big letters, and I've never been in one. I want to go to Toys R Us. Why am I talking about toy shops? Anyway, I need some food. Good morning, it's Friday. We've got a 10k on the cards today. I'm just going to do 10k nice and easy. I don't surprisingly feel any more stiff from the hill sprints yesterday. I thought I was going to wake up feeling kind of really sore, but I think my legs are still recovering from the squats that I did. I'm kind of still sort of thinking about Sunday and how that's going to feel, and getting in my head a little bit about it. But obviously the plan for today, do the 10k. It should take me about an hour. I'm going to probably try and do it like a 5:45, 5:50 and just see where my heart rate is. So not necessarily a definitive easy run, but I'm just going to do it at a certain pace and see how it feels. I'm obviously wearing these very high stacked Hoka Bondo 9s, which are designed for like slow, easy running. They're going to feel a lot harder to run in at a faster pace, which is why they're great for those easy recovery runs. Whereas my Boston 12s that I wore yesterday, they're a lot firmer, they've got carbon rods in them, and they're just all round just built for more tempo work than those Hokas. Yeah, let's go out and see how we feel. It's really lovely weather, but just trying to feel like myself again, getting back into the swing of things, work towards that 32k on Sunday. This weather is absolutely incredible. I'm a couple k in, still having a bit of a cough, but I'm very much running to feel today. The main thing for this run is to get kilometers in my legs and a little bit of confidence back. I would love it if this cough just went away though. Breathing feels okay, just the odd cough will just attack me now and again. 2.6 in, just enjoy this weather. Almost home now. It was so funny in the park. I bumped into a woman who I met when I ran the Victoria line for Johnny Davies. He obviously did those big commuter runs, and yeah, she came up to me, she was like, we ran the Victoria line together, and I was like, oh my god, yes, I remember. And she ran Paris Marathon last year, so she was giving me lots of little tips, her experience on it. Yeah, it was nice to chat. Yeah, I got about 1.3k left. There's a bagel shop just up there. I'm gonna get a bagel to have when I get home, because I got nothing in, so quick little stop there, then we'll head back to the house. Hi, you alright? Can I grab a chicken and cheese bagel, please? Not heated up.
Anything else?
That's it, thanks. Summary of this run: body has felt good. Heart rate has been pissing me off. I know it's not really something I should look at too much after illness, so I was just trying to go off what feels easy, and what felt easy, my heart rate ended up being about 160 average, I'd say. So look, not the end of the world. At least I've got out here and done the kilometers. That's the main thing really. Keeping kilometers in the legs. And then obviously big one on Sunday. I'm very much going to play it by ear when I wake up in the morning. I'm hoping I'll be able to smash out at least 2 sets of marathon pace in there. But we will see. Obviously I'm going to be wearing the carbons as well, so I'm going to treat it like race day. Normal race day breakfast, try and wear as much race day kit as possible. Nutrition wise, exactly the same. And that's the plan really. We are home and I've heated up my bagel. Let's look at the stats from today's run. Average pace 5:51. As I said, I was trying to just go off feel, so I wasn't really focusing on heart rate as much. 61% in aerobic power, so we were in that yellow zone. 37% aerobic endurance. I got over 20 minutes of it at least, which is good. Solid run, 10k in the legs, and yeah, feeling good, feeling happy. London 24-hour bagel shops are just the best thing ever. This was like £3.20, I think. They just remain reasonable when everything else in London is so expensive. Just picked Lola up from the groomers, and she's had a shave, so she's a bit cold, so she's in my coat. How you doing, Lola? But we are on our way to Run Limited. Need to go and get some more gels for Sunday's run, and gonna just see what they have a catch up with Jonty, and yeah, it's his first time Izzy's going to the store. Here we go. Right, so we're getting some gels. I'm trying out the caffeine ones. Obviously got these ones which I've had before, but I'm trying these out this Sunday. Look at this dog.
Oh, big yawn.
Oh, Lola.
She says it's been a long old day.
I found a Satisfy top that I really like. Oh, here he is, he's got it.
Hello. Welcome to my store. Come on in.
This is the man Jonty that owns the place. Thank you.
Take your clothes off.
Right, so it's got this like moth tech, they call it. But it's a really nice colour. It's cool. I'm getting myself a new belt because I haven't got one. I'm getting this Satisfy one. It's really nice. It even comes with pins. Is this gonna work? Morning everyone. I've got a bit of an interesting one today. It's obviously Run Club, which is the usual Saturday thing, but I've got to do a small little tempo session beforehand. So time now is currently 8:34. Run Club starts in less than an hour, and I've got like a 25-minute tempo session to do. Yeah, it seems like quite a straightforward one, but I think it's going to be a lot tougher than I'm giving it credit for. 1.5k conversational, and then 3k at 4:10 continuously, and then a k cool down. I'm giving myself the best chance. I'm putting on the carbons. The Cloud Boom strikes today. I was going to test out the Pro 4s, but I think I'm just going to wear them tomorrow because they fit. So I'm just going to wear them tomorrow for the first time for my 32k. Baptism of fire. But yeah, let's get out there and do it because I'm running a bit behind. But I managed to get the absolute dregs of coffee beans we had left because I was like, I can't be doing this uncaffeinated, man. I don't know if anyone else finds this, but my mood for a run is just so much better once I've had a coffee. Otherwise, I'm just so like, no, this. But we've got a group chat of all the people on our like block of flats, the floor in our block of flats. And I just said, lads, does anyone have any coffee beans? Because I can't face this run uncaffeinated. And no one did. I had like half a serving left in the thing. So wearing the carbons for this is probably a little bit extra, but I want to give myself the best possible opportunity at not gassing myself out too much, considering we have that big meaty session tomorrow. Sunnies are on. When is it going to get warmer, man? English weather really loves to drop the shoulder on us, doesn't it? One minute you think, oh, we're so back. It's like 14 degrees and sunny. And now it's 2. And I'm mind-numbingly cold. For the Americans watching, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Can already tell this is going to feel a bit painful, I can't lie. It's just my runny nose when it's cold. Halfway through our warm-up, 5:30 pace, and then we're going to move into the quick stuff. I went and bought a big bag of coffee on the way home. That was tough, lads. I didn't bother my cool down because I'm going to do a 5k for Run Club, so it is crazy how much like a week rips it out of you. 20 minutes moving time, 20 minutes 30, 4.5k run, average pace of 4:32. Let's have a look at what those final 3k's were. Ah, nice. So we were aiming for an average of 4:10 and we got an average of 4:09 for 3k. Which is really good. It felt a lot harder than I wanted it to feel. My max heart rate was 193. I am fully preparing tomorrow to feel like absolute shit and really like dishearten me a little bit, but I know that is just because I'm tailing off illness. And I know I've got it in me, so I just need to remember that tomorrow and keep positive. I may surprise myself, I may feel amazing. As I said, I'm going to treat it like race day conditions and 2 bagels before, take all of my gels, wear pretty much the same outfit that I'm planning on wearing on race day, except it's a bit colder, so we'll change the top. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, quick little change into the Hockers, and we're back out for Run Club. Yeah, I'm not sure what the turnout's going to be like. We was just saying to Iz, we need to get better at promoting this a bit more. We've got a really great community, and that's amazing, but in terms of it being seen by a wider group. But yeah, really looking forward to it. Always nice to see the people that turn up each week, or every other week. No. Good morning. I wasn't going to film myself because look at the absolute state of me, but this is supposed to be a vlog that shows it all. So this is my bedhead. This is how I wake up looking. So yeah, not good. We're getting some fuel in us. Currently now it is 6:30 on a Sunday morning, which is just far too early to be up on a Sunday morning. I should be having a nice lie-in. I'm cooking my toast. Is that done? No, it needs to be flipped. By the way, I air fry all my toast. Made a coffee, yeah, which is getting cold. 3 pieces of toast, butter and jam, peanut butter and jam, and then don't know what we're gonna put on the last one. Get them down me, and then we're gonna walk Lola. There's so much to think about when you have this long run. So I showed you in Run Limited briefly the other day, but I got this new Satisfy top. It's the first ever thing I've owned from Satisfy, but it's got this thing called moth tech, so I'm sorry if you've got trypophobia and that's triggering you. But essentially, it's got little holes 3D printed in around where your body releases the most heat or something.
Where you sweat the most. most.
Where you sweat the most, yeah. I am putting a base layer underneath this because it is 2 degrees. Do you take this off? Yeah, you do. But yeah, it's a really nice colour. Don't own anything of this colour. Bought myself a new belt, of course, as well. It's quite cool. It's got these like Satisfy Running branded pins. I always forget pins for race bibs, so just to have them there constantly is class. I'm not gonna lie, this was a bit too pricey for me. I wanted to get the Solomon one, which was 32 quid, and they didn't have it in my size. I realised I didn't have a belt for this weekend, because obviously we've got the Terex one, but Izzy and I are both running and it's hers. So yeah, I had to invest in my own, but look, I'll use it loads. It was £80, which is a lot for a belt. It's got pockets all around and it's really, really like nice and like snug. The plan for the gels, let me just walk you through that real quick. Obviously I've got the Morton ones. I'm gonna go half hour in, regular, on the hour, caffeinated, half hour regular, on the hour caffeinated, and then final one regular. These are only 100 milligrams of caffeine, obviously, compared to the cis beta fuel ones, which are 200 milligrams of caffeine, and I managed to firm them. Okay, so my plan for this, on my plan, my runner plan, it says to do it as a 32k easy hilly long run. However, because I don't really have hills to work with like that, I am going to switch it up a bit. I'm going to do my long run today as a race pace practice. So we're going to do a 5k warm up between 5:30 and 6:30 pace, and then we're going to move into these training blocks. So we're going to go into 6k at 4:50 to 5, which is my sub 3:30 pace. So if I was to do a 4:50, I could be wrong here, I think that would get me like a 3:22 or something. If I was to do a 5-minute kilometer for 42k, that would get me a 3:30. So between 4:50 and 5 for those 6k, and then go back down to conversational pace, another 5k between 5:30 and 6:30 per kilometer, and do the 6k again at race pace, back to 5, and then finish off with 5k at race pace. If I've got it in me, I may just leave it at that, because obviously depending on how I'm feeling, I'm looking forward to it. This is the first time I'm going to properly taste what that marathon pace is going to feel like. And obviously I've ran quicker than that in my training tempo runs. This is the big one. This is the big test for me. This is the one where I'm going to go, right, do you think it's realistic that in 3 weeks time I'm going to be able to hold it for 42.2k? We'll see. Also as well, I'm going to meet up with Theo. I'm going to run around with Theo for a bit, which would be nice. I completely forgot to say as well, first outing for the Pro 4s, I'm absolutely buzzing. Nervous as well, because if they give me grief, I've got them on for 32k.
It's my fit check. I've got Lululemon Wonder Shorts, Lululemon Sports Wrap, Uniqlo jacket, Adidas Terex belt, Hoka shoes on, and aim.
32k, let's get it going. How you feeling?
I'm feeling very nervous suddenly. I can't believe we're in 26k. That's my longest run I've ever run in my whole entire life. 26k.
We just got to Victoria Park and it seems there's a race on. I think it's the Hackney Legacy Run or something. Best of luck.
Thank you.
What you bought the speed? 5:40?
Yeah, 7 kilometres at 5:40.
You got this.
This watch counts down for so long.
I'm about halfway through this race pace block. Feeling good, you know. Heart rate's like 168. Feels actually fairly alright. Got 3k left at this pace and then chill for 5. I've just seen Theo, but we're not very synced up with our sets right now, so we'll run with each other in a bit. My first race pace block done. It was quite good. My heart rate sort of locked in on 170 and it felt quite comfortable. Obviously that's only for 6k. Taking it easy now for 5k. I'm gonna have my second gel, my first caffeine one, and we go again in 5 kilometers time. It's quite hard slowing down after doing that. I'm going at 5:20, but it feels like I'm walking. First try of the Morton caffeine gel. Tastes no different. They got a bit of like a sharp aftertaste. Look who's here.
Oh yeah.
This bloke came up behind me and was like breathing in my ear for a good 200 metres.
Yeah.
Refused to look at him, but then I turned around.
What was going through your head?
And then I knew it was you. Yeah. I knew it was you because I was like, there was some guy that kind of went past me. Yeah. And then when you'd stuck with me after like 5 seconds, I was like, yeah, this is definitely Theo.
You knew it was me by my aura, couldn't you? You could feel it. You could feel the aura. We're on for another half marathon PB today, I think.
Are you?
Yeah, I think so. Not trying.
So what's it trying to get you?
What the total time
on the half?
I don't know. So it's 9k at the conversation, which is like a 5:20, and then 11k at 4:35.
Lovely.
And then 1.5k cooldown.
Lovely
I don't know
stuff.
if it'll be a PB actually, maybe not. Feeling a bit under the weather.
Are you?
So my heart rate's skyrocketing.
Are you feeling a bit like you're catching something?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I've had like 3 days of rest. Just listen to my body. Like I was running at like a 5:30, my heart rate was like 180.
Ah.
I was like, am I dying?
Mate, there's so much illness going around at the moment.
But I've been trying to like, you know, watch what I've been doing this week just because of all the travel and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you off?
Yeah.
Good luck,
You
sir.
can join me.
Mate, I really need to take this serious.
Okay.
Right, I'll catch you in a bit, Theo.
See ya.
Bye. I'm about to go into my second marathon pace block. I've got 250 metres to go left of this cool down set, whatever you want to call it. I'm anticipating this one to feel a lot harder than the previous one. Let's strap in. Here we go. Thoughts on the second race pace block? Not as hard as I anticipated. I managed to keep pace quite well. The hardest part is like slowing down afterwards and then speeding back up again at the start of the block. How long we got left? 7k remaining of the whole run, and then we're done. This time last year, when I was running these sorts of distances, I would have been in a complete hole. I would have been counting my steps, but now I'm just feeling pretty comfy, and it's nice to see how far I've come. Because yeah, it doesn't feel too uncomfortable right now. Hurts, but not as much as I thought it would. Right, here we go. Final race pace block. 5k left. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I can feel it. This is gonna hurt. Come on. 5k left. That is it. Come on, Cal. Right, let's go. 30k in. Oh, only 2 to go. I can't believe it. About 11 more minutes of running and we're done. Come on. We're almost there. Oh. Oh, no, that was not light. I've done it. 32 kilometers, average pace of 5:14. Obviously we have race pace in there. 2 hours, 47 minutes of running. We've done it, people. The biggest session of the block. I'm buzzing. That felt incredible. Tell you what, there's actually no better feeling than finishing a long run, I swear to God. Just jumped in Sainsbury's, I've just necked a Capri Sun. They're not what they used to be, man. They've definitely gone woke. Got some water, I've just spotted a line bike, so I'm gonna ride that home. But I misjudged my park laps a little bit, so I ended up finishing like a K&a-half from home. Oh, I'm so happy, man. Hello, it's a fair few hours later now. My legs are absolutely cooked. I'm knackered. I ended up having to go into work to help out with one of the streams during the Carabao Cup final. So watched Chelsea down the road, and then I went into work. So that was exactly what I wanted to do after a 32k run, but it's all good. We're here now. I haven't looked at the stats yet, so I'm going to look at them now. But you know what, honestly, I was so happy with today. It could not have gone better. I was so apprehensive beforehand about this session because I was like, I don't know what that race pace feels like. I've been doing a lot of slow work, a lot of kind of base building and all this stuff. And like twice a week, I've been going at quick speeds, but only for short periods of time. I kind of got to the speed and it felt good. I felt really, really strong. So holding on to it was not an issue. But let's have a look at the stats. My Coros app now says optimized 50% of the run at our threshold. 165 to 176 beats per minute. 29% aerobic power, 18% aerobic endurance. An hour and 22 minutes at threshold. So let's go through the splits. Obviously, as I said, we did the 5k warm-up, average pace of 6:08. Then we went into the first block of race pace. We were trying to aim between 4:50 and 5 per kilometre. Now, for me to get a sub 3:30 marathon, I've got to come in at 5 minutes per kilometre. But to be safe, I'm probably going to aim for 4:50. If I held on to 4:50 for a marathon, then I would get a 3:24. So we went with kind of that mindset, and most of my race pace blocks did end up averaging that. So the first one averaged 4:50. The second conversational block was an average pace of 5:34. Second race pace block was 4:50 again, so bang on pace once again. And then the final conversational block, 5:27. So the second two conversational blocks could have been a lot slower. And then to finish things off, I did 5k at race pace, and that averaged out at 4:46. I just feel super confident now. I honestly feel really great. My clothing felt great. 247 half tights gave me zero chafing, zero issues. The Satisfy belt was unbelievable. I highly recommend it. Obviously, as I said, it is a bit pricey. Like, it was 80 quid, which was a bit steep. And the only reason I got it was because the Solomon one didn't have any in my size. But I'm glad I invested in it because it is really nice. It doesn't have any zip pockets, but everything just stays in place. Like, nothing bounces about. I put the gels on the side pockets, put my phone at the front bit over like my belly button. And then, yeah, it was ideal, to be honest. I was really impressed with it. But a successful week, bounced back from illness, done. I'll catch you guys next week.